Okay, so I'm getting the picture there that you went through that big episode in the beginning in 2006, and you went into remission, didn't you? Where do things stand for you now?
Right, I've had remission for about 4 years, and then back in 2012, my paraprotein started coming back, and before it was actually no trace. Then gradually, over a year, it got to about 27. It did, and I tried to sort of hold it off as long as I can, because chemotherapy treatment is very, very harsh to the body, and it sort of does knock you about a bit. But at the same time, I didn't go through the same psychological upsets as I did in when I was first diagnosed. So I've always been positive about the treatment. I knew exactly what treatment we're having and everything. So it became apparent that I needed to have some treatment. So I had treatment started in May 2013 last year, and then I had a course of Velcade, which was about 12 weeks course, and I didn't actually get a very good response to that, but I did get a lot of side effects, and one of the worst ones that still with me is that I got this tingling in my feet, which is the endonerve neuropathy, where the end nerves are damaged. And in the cold weather, my feet do sting. It's the nerves are telling my brain that my feet are cold, whereas they're actually at a reasonable temperature, and they're okay, and the circulation's there, but it's just the nerves how they play up.
Do you have any other side effects that people should know about?
Also, as the part of when I was on Velcade, I became sensitive to sunlight. I did, and also it just come out in a rash. I didn't have to be actually in the sun, but I just, even it was just shining through the window, I'd come out in a rash. And then because when you're on chemotherapy, your immune system is quite low. They give you lots of antibiotics and things like that for various things, and then slowly they actually dropped off the various antibiotics, which actually could affect me. So then, after being on this Velcade for 12 weeks, and I had more on the side effects of getting, they decided to stop the Velcade, because it wasn't actually sort of the response wasn't to what I was expected. So I had a little break. Then I went on to thalidomide-based chemotherapy, and then within about 10 days of that, I developed blood clots in my left leg. So then I had to stop that as well. So the consultant decided that everything was going against me. So decided that they needed to still go ahead with a stem cell transplant, but I had to have about 2 months break. Says, we need to get you better and in good health for the stem cell transplant. And so I was okay with that. And then I was actually quite poorly with the chemotherapy, but as the chemotherapy was coming out of my system, I was feeling better and more healthy and everything. So when I actually went for my stem cell transplant, I was the healthiest I've ever been for about prior to the original chemotherapy.